Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the 30th anniversary celebration of the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated, or PHILEXPORT. Again, a pleasant afternoon and warm welcome to this gathering of exporters, leaders, and export support institutions and organizations. This is indeed another milestone that PHILEXPORT has achieved in fulfilling its mandate to help and develop and grow Philippine exports. This is a celebration of many blessings for everyone who are here. Tonight is a celebration of many blessings for PHILEXPORT and its stakeholders. So good afternoon once again to everyone. I hope you are all comfortable. You got to know each other, you got to say hi a bit, and you're all excited for what's happening. We have a full menu of modest but meaningful celebrations for today. And to formally welcome all of us for this gathering, may we call on the President of PHILEXPORT, who is likewise celebrating a similar milestone. Please come up on stage, Dr. Sergio R. Ortiz Luis Jr. Let's give him a round of applause, please.
On behalf of the board, our members in the PHILEXPORT management and staff, it's my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you all to our 30th anniversary celebration. We believe that we can fulfill dreams, so we must live the vision and mission towards a world-class exporting nation. We believe in what we can achieve for our country's honor and progress through quality goods and services. At PHILEXPORT, we go beyond horizon. At PHILEXPORT, we build a better nation. At PHILEXPORT, we uplift lives in our nation. One God, given plan and vocation, hand in hand across the land as we stand bringing hope and building lives. May I invite all of you to stand up for a toast. President Ramos, during his administration, that is now issuing the recruits to our exporters who contributed more than 30% to our economy, to our partners in government and private sector. To PHILEXPORT, cheers for the next 30 years and beyond. And now, I end with wishes for a safe and enjoyable celebration tonight. Mabuhay at maraming salamat po for sharing the PHILEXPORT vision and working with us to make this vision a reality. Good afternoon, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Sergio R. Ortiz Luis Jr., maraming salamat po for that amazing and inspiring opening for our event today. It stuck with me what was mentioned by Dr. Ortiz. PHILEXPORT, we go beyond the horizon. PHILEXPORT, we build a better nation. Let's give him another round of applause, please. An amazing message, the best way to start our day today. And of course, that was also an appropriate seg that leads to the presentations of two esteemed guest speakers. To introduce our first speaker is the PHILEXPORT Vice Chairman and one of the trustees of the Associate Sector, Ambassador William Esco. A round of applause, please, for Ambassador.
Allow me to greet Excellency Ambassador, honorable guests, my dear fellow exporter, PHILEXPORT Board of Trustees, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce tonight's first speaker, Dr. Habido.
Good afternoon. I'm pleased to share with you some kind of an overview of the upcoming Philippine Export Development Plan, which our firm Brain Trust Inc. has been engaged by the government to actually facilitate the formulation of. At the outset, let me say this is a plan that is prepared by the export community, and we in our Brain Trust Inc. team, we're simply facilitators of this planning process, and of course the ones who had to commit it to paper.
A man of substance, and we support him all throughout his stint in ARTA. How about giving him a big hand? Our next speaker, Attorney Nes Perez.
Maraming salamat, Chairman George Barcelon, for such a kind introduction. I feel deeply honored to be your speaker this afternoon. Continue serving to the best interest of the country, following the directive of the President to streamline and digitize our processes. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Wow, OIC Perez, we want to ask you to remain on stage, please, here in the middle as we call on Chairman Barcelon and President Ortiz Luis for our plaque presentation. Could I just say, I don't know how many government agencies will tell you, please complain. We need your complaints. I think that alone deserves a round of applause. But kidding aside, I'm sure you saw the passion. I'm sure you saw how much work they put into it. I was really listening all throughout the slides. So thank you so much, OIC Perez. At this moment, I will be reading the citation of your plaque. This plaque of appreciation is awarded to ARTA OIC Ernesto V. Perez for sharing his expertise and invaluable support to help develop and grow the Philippine export industry. Given this day of 30th anniversary of the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated, on the 28th day of October 2022 here at Parañaque City. Of course, signed by President Sergio R. Ortiz Luis Jr. and Chairman George T. Barcelon. As you take this photo, can I just invite everyone to please give a round of applause? Feel free to give a standing ovation. If you were listening, that is really something, you know, to hear a man of action, an agency of action. Maraming salamat po.
On behalf of the Pasay City Governance Team and conveners of the Sulong Pasay Movement, I wish to congratulate the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated on your 30th anniversary. Celebrating 30 years worth of presence, achievements, and contributions is no easy feat.
PHILEXPORT President Sergio Ortiz Luis Jr., PHILEXPORT Chairman George Barcelon, distinguished officials, guests, and PHILEXPORT members. First, I congratulate the Philippines Exporters Confederation for reaching 30 years of service and commitment to the Filipino people.
Good day to all of you. Let me now greet the officers and members of the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated. Congratulations to you on the 30th anniversary of PHILEXPORT. Those 30 years of service by your organization have contributed to a more progressive and sustainable Philippine export sector.
Greetings to Manong Serge Ortiz and to all our friends at PHILEXPORT, and congratulations on your 30th anniversary. Thank you for 30 years of being a vital player in our export industry and thus being our partner in strengthening our national economy. And as we continue to recover from this pandemic, I look forward to working with PHILEXPORT in re-energizing our export sector and creating creating better livelihood and employment opportunities for our people.
My sincere congratulations to the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated on your 30th founding anniversary. Your commitment to taking the lead in the collective effort to promote the export industry is admirable. I commend Philippine Export for assuming a proactive role to educate, equip, and empower members through policy advocacy, export promotion, financing counseling, education, and training. I assure you that your partners in government will continue to promote exports and investment and to provide an enabling environment for businesses to grow and create jobs.
My sincere congratulations and best wishes to the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated on celebrating your 30th anniversary. Over the years, PHILEXPORT, the umbrella organization of Philippine exporters, have been the country's formidable partner in trade and nation building, helping businesses find markets through network linkages and uplifting the lives of many Filipinos through the jobs created in the industry. As a catalyst partner, PHILEXPORT helps spur the growth of our local industries, build quality standards, and strategize the value-adding of products to leverage the competitive advantage of Philippine-made commodities.
On behalf of the board, I wish to thank you for all your presence tonight, especially your partnership and support for the past 30 years. There is one passionate, hardworking, and visionary leader who is responsible in a major way why we are here and celebrating tonight. The name of PHILEXPORT is almost synonymous with his name, such that we cannot think of PHILEXPORT without him in mind. He's also celebrating 3 decades of successful and meaningful stewardship of our organization. A feat which rightfully deserve this citation. So with the PHILEXPORT board here with me, allow me to read this flag of appreciation. This flag of appreciation is awarded to Dr. Sergio R. Ortiz Luis Jr. Big hand. For his invaluable contribution for the development and growth of the Philippine exports. As the country's staunchest export advocate and president of PHILEXPORTers Confederation, he has been the moving spirit, mind, and heart in the fulfillment of Philippine export mandate. Congratulations and thank you very much, Seoul. Congratulations. Another round of applause. Big hand. Is if we hold on together, okay?
Don't lose your way with each passing day. You've come so far, don't throw it away. We've been living, dreams are for reaping, wonders are waiting to start. With your story, bring hope and glory, hold to the truth in your heart. If we hold on together, I know our dreams will never die. See us through to forever, where clouds roll by. For you and I, we
Consistent with its mission, PhilExport works with professionals, private organizations, government agencies and officials, all of you who are here, of course, whether here or abroad, to help it deliver its programs and services more efficiently, effectively, and meaningfully. And at this point, we would like to call on stage family members of our first posthumous awardee. Once again, we'd like to thank all the families and friends of our dearly departed PhilExport trustees and officers. Maraming salamat po. Let's give them another round of applause, please. Next to be given plaques of appreciation are international development agencies and organizations that have been partners of PhilExport in implementing projects and programs that benefit exporters and their supply chains. Gentlemen, still more work to do. Please join me still as I call on the first of these awardees. United States Agency for International Development, also known as USAID. And here with us today is its representative, Mr. Eric Florimon Reed, Deputy Director of Economic Development and Governance. Let's give him a round of applause, please. This plaque of appreciation is awarded to the United States Agency for International Development for its invaluable contribution for the development and growth of Philippine exports and support to the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated in the fulfillment of this mandate. Thank you very much and congratulations.